My name is Lydia Rodriguez, and this is Small Biz Spotlight 210. Thank you so much, as always, for being here for another episode. And if you are new to me, so what I'm trying to do with this channel is exactly what the title says. To put a spotlight on small businesses here in San Antonio and hopefully in the future in the surrounding areas. Today is Halloween. Happy Halloween! I have to admit, it's one of my favorite holidays. If you go to the community tab on my YouTube channel, you'll see this huge spider that me and my kids put on our front porch. That's how much we love Halloween here. And I love spiders. I do. Okay, so first, happy Halloween. It's still daylight, so if y'all are gonna go out trick-or-treating, y'all be careful, have a great time. Okay, so for today, as you can tell, I'm all by myself, but that's okay, because I wanted everybody, in case you didn't see the episode tonight, because it's Halloween, I didn't want to have somebody's small business here and they not get the view. So this episode is gonna really be about the channel and some Q&A. So let's get started. Okay, so first of all, I do want to say how thankful I am for all the support that you all have shown me these past 2 months. Yeah, it's only been 2 months, and I think it's about 40 subscribers thus far. I hope to get many, many more, please. But the amount of support, the amount of people that have told me that I'm doing good, that they really like the content, and that it's really helping them out, has made all of this absolutely worthwhile. Absolutely. If y'all remember on my very first video, the one with that I'm in the car, so it's the introduction to the whole channel. I do tell y'all that I suffer from, anxiety, like I know many people do. I still wanted to do this channel even though. And so to have that support from all of y'all to say that I'm doing good, it means a great deal to me. And I know that that it's something that I really, really do want to continue to do with everybody's help. So that anxiety was crazy. I couldn't even go to the grocery store. That's how bad my anxiety was. I'm already claustrophobic, so going to a crowded grocery store was a bit much for me. I did everything curbside, so but I'm getting better. When I was doing that, and I know that I was having really bad anxiety, because when you're having an anxiety attack, I knew that I had to do something about it. I had to work on myself on that. So besides going to therapy and everything like usual, and having some calming type, mindfulness and, box breathing, all of that, I knew I still had to do something. So I had, had my business of making soap, and Janie McClinchy, if you see her, she is one of the people that I very first interviewed. She had markets at Rolling Oaks, so she was very supportive of me and checked up on me as she does with a lot of her other vendors. She's so good at her job. Um, it was getting me out there, meeting people, talking to people, and that helped me as well with my anxiety. So that I had been working on myself for a good while. Um, Let me see. I do have my notes like I do with every other interview. Um, so yeah, so selling at the markets really helped me with my anxiety, and it's amazing, how fast you adapt when you got bills to pay. It's you do what you got to do, and I knew that if I was going to be making soaps and helping my family out, especially when it was during COVID and after COVID, we had to do something. I used to be an activities director, assistant for a nursing home, and that nursing home didn't have any more visitors, and we couldn't go in there, so I was laid off, and I never got to go back to doing that. So I did full time soap making. So markets were a big part of it, and when you gotta make money to pay them bills, because they didn't stop, the bills kept coming. So you do what you gotta do, and thankfully we survived. Uh, you know, so so like I said, Janie McClinchy was one of the first ones that I did do the interview. If you go back to watch it, the second episode was Janie McClinchy. So I've known her for several years. And then the third was Kat Franklin, makeup artist. She's my niece. And the fourth one was Curious Twins Paranormal with Stephen Fred. I've known them for as long as I've known Janie. So my plan for that was that I was going to interview people I already knew, friends and family. So, to kind of ease myself into the interviewing process so my anxiety won't go through the roof. Even though, I was super nervous, that was, my thought process was, let's go ahead and interview family and friends first so I can get the feel of it, and I won't be so nervous. So I really hope y'all have seen an improvement from, especially from that introduction video. Go back and watch it. I went back and watched it. It was hilarious to me. But I really hope that y'all see a difference in myself, in being more outgoing, to asking good questions. I feel more confident with each interview, and so far it's been 2 months worth. So it's not like I'm like, I got this packed, I got it down. I know there's always something more to learn. There's always room to learn. So in the comments below, okay, if y'all have some questions for me, or suggestions of what else I could be asking, I'm always open to some suggestions to help me out. There's always room for improvement, especially in something like this. I always try and come up with different questions specifically for each small business that I interview. But if there's something that maybe I'm missing, that it's really important that I'm not asking, yeah, go ahead and put that in the comments below, to say, hey, Lydia, you're not asking this question and people would like to know. Anytime during the video interviews as well, don't be afraid. Put a comment on there. Ask a question. I'll always go back and see if there's anybody leaving replies or questions or suggestions. So I'm always keeping tabs on all of that. So don't be afraid to go ahead and do that. And let me know, okay, if there's a question. And if you do have a question, I will try and go back to the person I interviewed for that video and find out the answer for you, okay? So also, please give go ahead and stop the video and give me a like and subscribe and come back, okay? It really does help, the likes and subscribes, because of the algorithm of YouTube. It's a tough one. It's really tough. If you have the likes and the views and the subscriptions, the YouTube algorithm will put it more frequently into their research engine, right? And the reason I really want people to start liking and subscribing is because it helps these small businesses to get their video out there. I do share the video to about 15 different Facebook groups and all of my social media platforms as well. So if you know of somebody that has a small business, side hustle, restaurant, they're an artisan, they're a crafts person, whatever it might be, and you think that they would benefit from being on my channel, go ahead and give them my email address, which is smallbizspotlight210@gmail.com. I'll put it right here on the screen. Okay, and also in the description box, like I do with regular guests, I'll put my links and the emails and all of that in the description box. Okay, so now to the Q&A segment, which I was surprised that people would be asking me questions about it. So the first question that I got is, do I still make and sell soaps? That one is kind of a yes and no. I haven't made any soaps. If you've watched the first video, okay, my introduction video, I do explain that I take care of my grandson. Now, my world revolves around that little boy. He's only 4. So when you make soaps, there's we use lye. So the lye solution that soapers make has fumes to it. So, and also it can burn your skin. So of course I cannot make it when he's around, and I won't make it when he's around. And I'm taking care of him Monday through Friday for a couple of hours. So between this and the regular stuff that I do and my grandson, I don't make any more soaps. I really do miss it. Maybe when I have time, I would like to make some more. Now, do I sell them? I do have some stock, a few soaps at the Artisan. Hopefully I can get Sylvia. She's the shop owner to the Artisan. It's on South Presa. I'll put that in the description box as well, her address, because I do have some of my products still there. Let me show you. Hold on. I have this one. Isn't it cute? It's a little rubber ducky. Look, that's cute. I have this like in I guess it could be for just like a kid present, or even like maybe a baby shower. I'm not sure how many I have of these. It comes this with rubber ducky, some bath bombs, and I think a soap dish. I have. My memory's bad. But this soap comes in and it's lavender oatmeal. It's really good for kids. This is one of my grandson's favorites. He loves this plus the little bath bomb. If you go to my TikTok, there is a video of the bath bomb and him playing with it in the sink. Because I was, at that time, he still fit in the sink. Oh, my baby, he's growing up. Okay, so I have this, and I have also this one. That's my Bohemian Rainbow. I'm not sure if there's still some of the men's. This was really good, so if they wanted to shave, this makes really good lather. Hey, ladies, it's good for shaving legs too. For what was that? It was a market for Janie McClinchy. Oh my God, it left me. Chamoy challenge. For the chamoy challenge, I made this. Look, it has a little spoon on there, and they're cute. These are the kind of soaps that I made. Also, she mentioned on her video, remember that's episode 2. Episode 2. Remember she talked about the conchas that I made for her concha throwdown, which is coming up in November. So is the chamoy challenge, I believe. Go watch her video. Okay, it's the J.D. McClinchy Retro Arts, episode 2. Okay, I have all her links there. So if you go there and watch her video, she'll talk about all her markets as well. So, but I still sell my soaps at the Artisan, and I have not made any new soaps since I started the channel. So that question, do I still make and sell soaps? That's pretty much it. Okay, so the next question I have is, what were the makeup products that I had bought from Chica Beauty on episode 3? That was Kat Franklin, my niece. She's the makeup artist. Okay, so she has a link, a discount link for Chica Beauty products, who she really helps kind of like she does the commercials, she helps with filming, and she uses those products if the client doesn't mind using them. So she relies heavily on these products, and I use them. And they are the ones that I bought. Go check out her episode 2, episode 3, Kat Franklin, because that discount, it's still on. So go get your Chica Beauties at her discount. Okay, so I bought anti-aging tinted moisturizer sunscreen. So it has a broad spectrum of SPF 30. Now it says sunscreen, but it's tinted. So I like to use it, especially, here it's hot and it's sunny all the time. And we really need to be taking care of our skin. So why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone is what I'm thinking, Sunscreen that's tinted, it goes on. It looks like you got a little bit of makeup on. And then I put some of that powder, and it looks like I got makeup on, and it feels like lotion. So, yeah. And they have a dual action concealer. So I use a concealer as well with the tinted sunscreen. And for eyeliner, I got an eyeliner and it is Midnight Plum. So those are the ones that I got from Chica Beauty. And I use them. I love them. I really, really do. Okay, third question. Did I really see a shadow at Black Swan Inn? Episode 4. Oh, that is an episode I won't ever forget. That was with Curious Twins Paranormal with Fred and Steven. Y'all need to go see that episode too. Episode 4. Curious Twins Paranormal. The whole interview was on the first floor of the Black Swan Inn. Super haunted. During the interview, I didn't want to stop the video. I didn't want to stop the interview, but I did mention. I was like, I just saw a shadow. And I did, like where the ceiling is and then the wall. Okay, right there, like close to the ceiling, I saw a shadow pass by, and it was like the head part of somebody, but I didn't see like any specific detail or anything. I just knew that it looked like the head and shoulder part of somebody, and it passed by. After the interview, I had my daughter and my daughter-in-law there with me, helping me out as videographers for that day. And after the interview, we tried everything to try and debunk it. We were like, okay, if the shadow was right here, that means that somebody had to have been standing over here. And we tried to, we passed by. Was there anybody there? And that first floor in that living room where all that furniture is, it's just all this furniture. And next to it was a piano. It's a huge room. We would have to have seen somebody if somebody was there. So we tried and we couldn't debunk it at all. So yeah, I saw a shadow, and that was during the day. I can't imagine later on at night, which in fact, we did stay that day. Okay, at the end of the interview, I said, okay, well, that'll be it, because they're gonna get ready for a tour. Well, we stayed. They invited us to stay, and me and the girls were like, let's do it. So we stayed, and you get to see the grounds as well. If you go to the community tab there again, okay, keep scrolling down after you see my humongous spider on my porch. I do have a couple of pictures of the grounds of the cemetery graves that they have there at the front. It was a super fun place to be. The tour was so full of history, of mystery, and the people there loved it. And these were all local people. You don't have to be a tourist to enjoy it. And the people were taking pictures. And right then and there, this man was like, okay, I'm right here, and you're right here, and your friend's over here, but who is this one in the background? And they couldn't even figure out who it was. So that was just mind-blowing that people were catching I don't know. I mean, you want to say an apparition on camera, on a photo, however you want to put it. But people were seeing things, and you got to go there and see it yourself. So I highly recommend that you try one of their tours. It is so much fun. Okay, so yes, I did see a shadow, and we did try to debunk it and couldn't. Okay, so the next question was, what was happening with the lights on episode 6 with Sarah Elizondo? Okay, so, okay, she had a brand new office there at the urban building, urban offices building, right? She has a brand new office that she has all her OmniLife products and her Seitu products. And I was lucky enough to be able to do her interview right when she was still putting things up. So during the interview, the lights kept turning off, and it would like turn off and turn back on. Real like quickly, right? It did that like 3 times. And on the third time, it stayed off for a good while. So I had to edit that out in the video. Go check out her video too. That's episode 6. So what we think was happening, because I say, oh, she has a ghost. It was because I had already done the paranormal, Curious Twins paranormal interview, and I'm all still with, thinking about ghosts. But what I think really what happened was, since it was a brand new office, we think that the lights were still on motion detecting. So if we were staying still while we did the interview, right? Because I'm staying still and I'm looking at her, listening to her answers to the questions. And I guess if you stay still for a certain amount of time, it would turn off. It just flick off. And she would get up and she's trying to figure out, why was it still doing that? So we think it was still on motion detecting, because the office was super small. We had a direct line of sight to the light switch. If you go to her office at the urban office building, you'll see it's a small little office, and with all her products, and you can see that there's no way you can miss. The light is on the wall right there. You can see it. So that's what we think it was. It had to have been on the motion detection thing. So she had to call maintenance to get that fixed. But yeah, that's what was going on. Okay, so also this was a really good question that my son-in-law asked me. And I'm not too sure about this one. Okay, so I've been asked about merch. Was I gonna start selling merch for the channel? Or was I thinking about it? And honestly, I hadn't really thought about it. As you know, for the people that know me already, the subscribers and all of that, y'all know that I do offer all of this, the whole interview, the sharing with all the Facebooks and all my social media and everything for free. This is free to any small business that wants to be on my channel. I do all the work, all the editing, everything free of charge, because as a business owner, former business owner myself, an artisan, and I know how much it takes, to run a small business, to be the one who has to do the social media, the one that has to do the financing, packing things and going to a market and talking to customers and, customer service. It is a lot. And sometimes you don't have that extra money to do a commercial, to do ad, for your stuff. And the social media, it's like you have to do that every day to get enough customers. Um, so I thought, what would have helped me and what has helped me? I've had help all along the way, from Janie McClinchy, helping me to be the only soap maker at her market, you know, from Sylvia to letting me have a spot in her shop to sell my products. Those are things that I really, really appreciated and to help me. And I really love that about San Antonio is that small businesses are really a big community that help each other out. So I wanted to do something even further with social media because that was one of my big handicaps. So that's why I'm doing this, and it's free of charge. Okay. I do, however, understand why YouTube channel content creators have merch. It does take a lot of time, effort, and money to do a YouTube channel. Yes, the platform is free, but if it wasn't for my daughter and my son-in-law to gift me this for my birthday, which was September, I would have had to have bought this, you know. The stand for the camera, a better camera, you know, and I don't have the best equipment compared to a lot of other YouTube channels because I'm trying to do everything with what I have. So they were like, well, yeah, think about merch so it can help you. And I can see the validity of it. I would love to have better equipment so it can have better quality videos, because in YouTube, in all social media, y'all know that you just keep scrolling and scrolling if it doesn't look good, if it's something that's not interesting, if it's not made right, if it doesn't sound good, if it doesn't look good, we keep scrolling. So the better equipment that a content creator has does make a huge difference, and that's a thing that we need here in this YouTube channel is better equipment. So my small businesses, so they will have more clicks on their videos. That's just the way social media works. That's the way the algorithm works on any social media platform. Is if you have good equipment, you have better videos, which makes more viewership, which gives them more likes, which gives them more subscribers and views, right? The viewership and the likes, all of that helps for the algorithm to put their information out there. And that's what I'm trying to do here with this channel. The more people that view the videos helps them get their business out into the world. More people see them, they're like, oh yeah, I saw them on YouTube. Oh yeah, I saw them on TikTok. I want to go check them out. So I can see, like I said, the validity of selling merch. Now, with that being said, do I know how to do that? No, I don't. I guess I would have to do a lot more research on how that even happens on a YouTube channel. If y'all can give me any suggestions, any help on that, on merch, also, comment below, send me an email, something. Help me out. I'm showing my age. Social media is hard, well, for any age, right? Social media is hard to maneuver, especially if you're trying to sell products. But we did get ideas of things like keychains, like magnets. Somebody even said t-shirts with the Small Biz Spotlight logo on it. But I don't know the first thing of how to go about doing all of that. I know it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, a good affiliate to be able to, supply that, because I don't know how to do that on t-shirts. I just know how to make soap. So that was one of that question. So I would definitely have to be doing more research on it. I don't want to get into anything that I myself don't know how to do. So like I said, if y'all have any suggestions, go down to the comment section down here. Yeah, leave a comment, please. Maybe you have an idea of what merch would be good to start off with. Somebody that knows how to do it, how to make that kind of merch, like, or maybe you can direct me to where I can find better information. I know YouTube has all kinds of how-tos and information. So if y'all can give me some time, maybe I can figure all this out myself. But that was that question. Right now, all I can say is if y'all want to help me out, as always, I always ask for a thumbs up, a like, and a subscribe. That really helps out the channel out, helps these small businesses out. And I'm going to do something I'm not sure I'm allowed to do here on YouTube, but my Cash App. If you want to give a donation of any amount, I don't care what amount. I know everybody is tight for money right now for this economy, but as you can tell, on some of the next episodes that I have for the channel, all the way up until December, I'm already all booked, and a lot of those I had to pay parking. You have to pay parking. You have further and further away of San Antonio. I'm trying to get more small businesses, and they're getting further and further away from my area, so that's a lot of gas. So if you would like to help this channel out and help these small businesses get their word out, their name out, go ahead and go to my Cash App, which is that $, we the number 5 maidens. And if you didn't catch that, I will have it on the description box below as well. So I would really appreciate it. That helps me out to get to these small business people, because I really want to be doing interviews where they're at, in their shops, wherever they have business. I want to be able to, so I can spotlight this, so you can see where they work, how it happens, and where to find them, of course, their locations. And so I have to go to them. So if you would like to help, that would help tremendously. Right off the bat right now is to go to my Cash App, and later on, after I do enough research, I'll go ahead and check out the idea of merch. Okay, but as always, guys, the likes and the subscribes and the sharing, share. I cannot emphasize it enough to go ahead and share with all your social media platforms. One of the videos, watch the shorts, go to the community tab, and I try and keep up with that as much as I can. But of course, the more traffic this channel gets, the more the algorithm, the all-seeing and knowing YouTube algorithm puts the channel out there for more people to watch and help these small businesses. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and close it by saying my usual. Okay, so let's make a difference together by thinking big and shopping small. Hopefully y'all are reading my description box, because I always write that down there. Maybe I need to start saying it on the videos too. Okay, so let's make a difference together by thinking big and shopping small. Okay, y'all have a great Halloween. Y'all be careful, don't eat too much candy. Have a great time. Okay guys, y'all be careful. Love y'all. Thanks. Bye.